my ladies and my gents. Uh, Many of y'all know this morning up in Minneapolis, there was a horrific shooting at a Catholic school. And last report that I had, it's almost 3 o'clock Central Daylight Time. The last report that I saw has two children that were unalived in order to, I have to say that instead of being what I should say, but YouTube censors, yeah. Uh, as far as I'm going to go with that. But there's two children that have been unalived, at least 17 more that are been injured, some critically, and apparently the perpetrator of this evil act apparently ended themselves. So uh, let's take a moment and offer a bunch of thoughts and prayers to the families of the victims and the friends and so forth that have to now deal with this tragic, horrible, senseless act. So, if any of y'all, y'all who say prayers, if you say a couple extra, if you don't say prayers, maybe say one. But let's just give them our thoughts and prayers. So, heavy heart, but yeah. So, well, let's talk about something a little bit more pleasant now. And some of the stuff that I got recently, some I are purchased and some are goodie box stuff. The goodie box, kind of neat. I got these all nice and straight. Let's zoom in and see what we got here, because you can see that I got a bunch of stuff. Ooh, come back here. Let's get back into, oh, there we are. What I got, these are air conditioning bits and parts. And like for facing, for fronts, under dash type things. And you've got a variety of different with vents, both round vents and some square vents, as well as a variety of different controls, or a couple without any controls and a control panel without any vents. These are the kinds of things we got going on here. So really nifty for air conditioning. And zoom back out a little bit, because we're also going to talk about, you probably saw it in the beginning, we got the kit. Let's see, come back out. We're going to zoom down a little bit. The Mobius F250 custom 4x4. Talked about it before, talked about how bad the tires are on it. One of the big complaints, and Josh teased earlier that he is coming out with a new set, because the ones that come with the kit are just flat too small. So, in my the other half of my goodie box is a set of tires for this kit, and I'll be doing this here in the not too distant future, and I'll include these. But they are 8-lug Steelies with Michelin mud and snow tires, which Josh does sell on his website. He sells several different kinds of off-road tires. And they're the 38 by 11.5 by 18 inch. And from what I understand, it is supposed to be a direct replacement, mount right up to however they have it done up in the Mobius kit. So does it actually work? I'm not sure. So, but then in my spam call, go away. There you go. Then I picked up a couple more of these. I like having a couple of these on hand, because you wind up with the kit at the engine, especially if you're using a VCG engine. Sometimes the engine fan doesn't always line up quite right with the radiator, or something just doesn't quite work and you still need a fan on the radiator, you get one of these, you slap it on. See, they're not very thick. You can pick them up and they're not that expensive. So they comes in 10, 12, and was it 10, 12, and 14 inch, I think. And these are the medium, the 12 inch. So yeah, great stuff. Then we picked up one of these, the Buick Nailhead. Now this is the stock engine. This isn't the hot rod engine. And but it's a Buick Nailhead. I don't know yet if any of the parts, like for a Chevy engine, like headers or whatever, or intake or anything like that, I don't know if they'll work. I haven't opened it up. I haven't looked at it. So, but I'm not going to say they'll fit, and I'm not going to say they won't. If you want to try it, go for it. But I haven't checked it out. But got some ideas for it anyway, even if it is a stock motor. So great improvement over a little 4-cylinder Ford engine like in a Model T. So yeah. But anyway, for $22, not bad. So yeah, get a nail head put in the hot rod. Then let's change the camera around again a little bit. Come over here because you can see we got steering wheels. Got several of them. Get that to line up. Well, I'll just go ahead and bring them on up here to the camera so we can check them out. There we go. Yeah, get my fat fingers out of the way of the lens. First, we got the Lucky 7. And interestingly, these don't have a hole in the back to mount them. I'm not sure if that's an oversight or just an ease of design. I don't know. I need to ask Josh about that, just out of curiosity. Whoops, come back here. Got a couple. I bought me a couple of them, and then I got this. It's a 3-spoke sport steering wheel, and got a spot in the middle. You can either paint as a horn button or put a logo on if it comes with the kit. And again, doesn't have the hole in the back, but they don't have the finger grooves on them, just to let you know, so that you're not. But then we got this sport steering wheel with the holes, and then we got this one. This one's cool. He calls this one the Deco. D-E-C-O, Deco. This one does have a hole in the back for mounting. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? So I like that. That would look really cool in something like a Hudson that you've kind of done some work on, or something like that, or a 50s Chevy or Ford. I got the 57 Ford Del Rio station wagon. I think that would look really cool in something like that. So kind of a take on the 50s type steering wheel with the half horn rim. So, but anyway, well, while I get some of this stuff packaged back up so that give me something to do while I'm yapping, be sure and go check out VCGResins.com. Front page, when you go there, go to the bottom, sign up for the newsletter. Boom. Address, your email address, your name, hit submit. Boom. You've got things going on, and you'll get notified when stuff like these really cool things like this are now available, or what's upcoming, what the schedule is for the next month for what Josh has going on. Anything different about shipping or whatever. Then go shopping. He's got some pretty nifty stuff in there right now. So now you are going to run across some things that are out of stock. Not everything gets restocked every week, but there's a notify me in there, and on those, and you put in your email address and hit the little notify me button, and when Josh gets it back in stock, he will shoot out the system will shoot out an email, and you'll get notified that your stuff is back in stock. So be sure and do that. When you go get ready, you found some stuff you want to get and you want to check out. Be sure and use promo code Jester10 at checkout, and it'll save you 10% on your order. Does not include shipping, because shipping is $6. We've talked about that before. How goody packs, and about the only way you're going to destroy stuff is if the post office runs over it with a truck. So, but anyway, $6 for shipping, Jester 10 for 10% off, and he ships out Tuesdays and Fridays, and so yeah, go check it out and give him some love. And while you're at it, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you think. That type of thing. So you know how that all works. What they all say: like, subscribe, and comment, please. Yes, do. Lets me know that y'all are actually watching these things. And but anyway, so this is for my next project. I've got 2 more videos that I'm planning on setting up today, and I'm not going to include everything in one because I don't want to have a big long video. So, but I've got one where I finished my truck build for my eastbound and down group build that I have, and trying to figure out how. But let's try the hashtag eastbound and down. Tag me in it. Let me know and see what y'all are doing, and I'll try to figure out how to access that. So I got that done, and I got my next project on the way, and it's going to be using stuff, bunch of VCG stuff. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out so that I can get on these others. I don't think y'all want to listen to me for the next 15, 20 minutes, yapping on and yapping on. It's already been, about 11 minutes. Again, thoughts and prayers with the folks out there in Minneapolis. That horrible, horrible event this morning. Just, yeah. So on that note, thoughts and prayers. Say your extra set of prayers tonight. God bless. B Tex signing out.